Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Connecticut Sun. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. This is a matchup that we've been looking forward to between two of the hottest teams in the league.
And both sides have some extra incentive to get the win as they look to keep their momentum going.
Yeah, and that added motivation should make this one very competitive. It'll be a great test for both teams.
Now here's Thomas. To the inside. Bonner. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
If you get open and you're on the same team as Jasmine Thomas, she's going to find you.
Here's Diggin Smith. To Rossi outside. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Here's Cambay. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Plays with so much hustle and heart. Cambage is not afraid to battle in the trenches.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Looking back to the last decade, the 2010s, it was an up and down 10 seasons for the Connecticut Sun, winning one playoff round in the first 7 years of the 2010s.
Now here's Thomas. Shoots over Diggin Smith. That one a little long.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Rossi outside, just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. And for Connecticut in the 2010s, they were really good in the back half of the decade.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in the final 3 years of the 2010s, culminating with a finals appearance in 2019. The Sun franchise is really turning things around. Not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
Cambage, good.
Because of her ability to hit mid-range shots, Cambage adds a different dimension to her team's spacing.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Heidemann. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
A shaky first few minutes, 5 attempts with only 1 make.
Diggin Smith to Rossi. Bonner defending. And there's the call on Jasmine Thomas. That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nurse outside. 6 to shoot. Rossi outside. And the 3 off target. Now Jones. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Thomas. Bonner with it. Over Nurse. And again, no good by Connecticut. Now Diggin Smith. Cambasia screen. Diggin Smith with it. Picked up by Thomas. The Sun trailing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Heidemann. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Diggin Smith. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Heidemann. Back to Thomas. Shot to stop the drought. And the layup is good.
so smooth around the rim. Thomas's ability to finish poses a lot of problems for defenders.
Diggins-Smith with the bucket.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Thomas left side. Stolen by Cambage. Out to Taurasi. Three-pointer. That does not fall. Still looking for her first basket after 3 shots. Here's Thomas. Pass to Heidemann. Clock at 6. Jones outside. Tipped away.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Back to Griner. From 8. And Jones pulls it down.
When we talk defensive impact, no player affects a game like Brittany Griner. Quite simply, the best defender in WNBA history.
Thomas with the ball, guarded by Diggins-Smith.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
Pass to Nurse. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. A perennial all-defensive team member, Griner is the ultimate rim protector.
Well, you have 6'9" height, 7'4" wingspan, incredible motor, and a tremendous defensive IQ. All of that shows up in Brittany's block numbers.
Now here's Thomas.
Well, Thomas understands how to set up her defender, and that does a lot in regards to getting to the line.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Thomas taking 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is, but off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
One of the more durable players in the entire league. Let's not forget that Jasmine Thomas played in the first 204 games of her WNBA career, guys.
Yep, that goes. And talking about Jasmine Thomas, she's dedicated to advocating for pediatric health in underserved communities. It's great.
Thomas said it herself, the most important part of the legacy I want to leave as a professional athlete is that I use my platform and resources to make other people's lives better. Thank you, Jasmine. Just a great part of the WNBA.
Now here's Diggins-Smith.
At 5'9", she's never going to be the tallest player on the floor, but Skylar Diggins-Smith, she finds ways to be effective inside. Bait defenders into fouls.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remain: the LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
And good on both.
With multiple WNBA All-Star Game appearances already, Diggins-Smith has really made a name for herself in this league.
On the wing, Courtney Williams, covered by DeShields. Here's Williams. And again, no good by Connecticut. Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Now here's Jones. Jacks up a 3. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Cunningham, covered by Carrington. Cunningham with the bucket.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Here's Williams, looking for her first basket still in this one. Carrington with the screen. Williams can't get it to go.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Back to Diggins-Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
And up the court come the Mercury on the break. Here's Cunningham. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And the Sun call time here. Stolen by Diggins-Smith. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Outside to Shields. Turner a screen. And it's Diamond to Shields with the triple.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Diggins-Smith. A rebound by Holmes.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And, you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Phoenix dictating the flow. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. She's covered by Sims. And there's the call on Carrington. That'll be her second foul of the game.
4th team foul. In for Phoenix, Rashonda Gray, Diana Taurasi.
Sun on D. A rebound by Holmes.
Their strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Outside Sims. Pass to Holmes. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Well, you can't get it all back in one possession. You just have to stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
The Shields can't hit. Carrington with the ball. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Right side, Williams. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Mercury out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance from the Mercury so far.
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they really dominate the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
And here's Taurasi. Cambage, guarded by Jones. Cambage with it, working on Jones. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Such a solid shooter. Nurse has a quick release, makes her dangerous off the feed.
While most WNBA players join the league out of college at about 21 or 22 years old, unsurprisingly, Liz Cambage took a different route, and she entered the W as a 19-year-old.
They get it back. Here's Jones. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Pass to Cambage. Tries again. She's off on that one. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Here's Harrington. Bonner outside. Picked by Jones. Shoots from 12. Bonner no good. Liz Cambage blazing her own path to WNBA superstardom.
Well, coming in as a teenager in 2011, Liz was out of the league for several years, came back in 2018, and since then, Cambage has been maybe the dominant force at the center position.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bonner. Mercury with the rebound.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Diana Taurasi on the wing. Now here's Griner. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Bonner defending. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Cambage. No good off the back of the rim.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Now here's Bonner. Tight defense on her. Count that one.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Phoenix dictating the flow. Pass to Cambage. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Screen by Griner. The basket good off the assist from Diana Taurasi.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Now here's Carrington. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Nice move. Bonner. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, with the developed understanding of the game, Jones uses timing and body control to inhale rebounds.
Here's DeShields. Here's Cambage. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
To the middle. Pass to Carrington. Heedman covered by DeShields. Down low. Jones. And it's in.
A tough customer. Jones almost invites contact around the rim.
Taurasi outside. Takes the 13-footer, and she connects with the jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Carrington. Picked by Jones. Pass to Heidemann. Picked by Jones. And that one drops. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Cambage, guarded by Jones. And the shot goes in.
It's almost like she can sense the buckets. Cambage loves this area of the court. It's where she makes her living.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see anything Phoenix Mercury related, Diana Taurasi. The top pick in the 2004 draft has spent every season in the Valley of the Sun.
Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Here's Griner. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Taurasi, all she's done in Phoenix has become the most accomplished player in league history.
You can just call Diana the GOAT. Rings? Yeah, she's got a few. All WNBA selections, more than a dozen. MVP? Well, of course, she's got one of those to go along with a bunch of scoring titles. I mean, you name it, DT's done it.
And the first one drops.
And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
She hits both from the stripe.
If you made me pick a state that is the capital of women's basketball, I'd have to go with Connecticut. They just love the game here.
Now here's Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Williams can't get it to go. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Reiner, shot's good. The great state of Connecticut. They really support women's hoops.
They do, and it's a big college team in this state. They've won a bunch of national titles, and of course the Sun are one of the best supported teams in the WNBA.
Thomas, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
The shot by Nurse, no good. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And the Mercury with possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Outside, Diggins-Smith. They set the pick. No good with the triple. Now Carrington. And here's Jasmine Thomas for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Got to account for Thomas from beyond the arc. Her three ball has gotten better and better in recent years.
Outside, Diggins-Smith. The Mercury with another miss.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Skylar Diggins-Smith. That'll be her second foul of the game. And the Sun call time here. Mercury making a change here.
Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Thomas. Turner grabs the board.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
A shot by Cunningham, no good. And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 18. Pass to Thomas. That shot missing. And the Mercury going the other way now. Here's Cunningham. She's covered by Thomas. And here's Cunningham. Gustafson. Shoots over Williams. And again, Phoenix no good.
2 minutes.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. That one on Diggins-Smith.
You know, she's normally not a player who gets to the line. Williams has made strides over her career to get more free throw attempts.
The first one falls.
Courtney Williams, one of the toughest players in the league, standing 5'8". She's excellent on the boards, arguably the best rebounding guard in the league.
Both good at the line. And Courtney Williams led the league in minutes in 2021.
With an Atlanta team that missed the playoffs. Williams was not just leading the league in minutes, but she was also leading the league in field goal attempts, competing incredibly hard no matter the situation.
Outside Sims. Kia Nurse playing some nice D. Pass to Diggins-Smith. There's the triple. Melissa Thomas with the rebound. Outside Williams. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Well, she's really losing her confidence out there. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's 0 field goals made in the game.
Here's Gustafson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Williams. Back to Thomas. Out to the left wing. Outside Sims. 5 on the clock. Over Turner. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that mate. He is 1 for 4.
An observant player who understands the complexities of the game, such as the pick and roll. Sims is such an asset to her team.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Thomas outside. Lets it go from deep. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mercury out in front, up 19. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Cambage is putting in work in this one.
She's been a revelation tonight, scoring almost at will in the first half.
Hard to imagine she'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know. It could be a special night for her.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And so here's Phoenix. Diana Taurasi on the wing. "13 feet out, and there's another one for the Mercury."
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Heidemann. Releases. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Nurse right side. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
The find by Diggins Smith, it's a sign of an elite lead guard. They always feed. They always find the open player.
Now here's Thomas. Taurasi with the steal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. That's tipped. Pass to Thomas. Now Heidemann, defended by Nurse. Sun, keep it alive. Count it.
Yeah, it's almost like Jones knows those shots will go in, and I'm going to put that on her belief in her offensive acumen.
Now here's Diggins Smith. 8 points for her. Taurasi's shot is off. And Connecticut has possession. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thomas right side. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And she almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Mercury with possession. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Griner. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks, and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Thomas. Jones, no good. Diggins-Smith with it. Picked up by Thomas. Bonner outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Heidemann. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. 8 points for her. To Rossi outside. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. 4 on the shot clock from past the arc. That shot off. The Sun on offense. Trailing by 17. Pass to Bonner. Out to the wing. Thomas outside. Jones. She's covered by Taurasi. Here's Heidemann. 7 points in the game. Griner with the ball. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Pass to DeShields. Cambage. Here's Griner. She's good with a little jumper in close.
Always easily above 50% shooting from the floor. Griner is deadly inside.
Thomas outside. And here is Jones, defended by Cambage. Here's Heidemann, rejected by Liz Cambage.
An elite rim protector who can elevate quickly. Cambage is certainly not easy to score on.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. 8 points for her. Pass to Griner. From deep. Ooh, no luck on that one. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. And here's Thomas. Here's Heidemann. From 12 feet out, Liz Cambage with the rebound. And so here's Phoenix. 22 was their biggest lead. Rossi with it. She's against Bonner. Pass to Cambage. Here's Griner. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, they lost just one time, winning it all.
Pass to Carrington. Now here is Sims. Over Turner. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. And those 2014 Phoenix Mercury, man, they had a star-studded roster.
They did. Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner were first-team All-WNBA that season, and then Griner also won Defensive Player of the Year. And then as a team, I mean, the Mercury, first in offensive and defensive rating, just a dominant 2014 season.
The Sun really having a tough go here. Now Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court.
Well, when we talk about the best teams in Sun history, I think that 2019 squad comes up first, going 23-11 in the regular season and then reaching the WNBA Finals.
Now here's DeShields. Here's Cunningham. The basket good off the assist from Diana Taurasi.
Succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game is all about one thing: quickness. And it's a skill that Cunningham certainly has.
Here's Harrington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Cunningham. Turner a screen. Six on the shot clock. The Sun pull it in. For the Sun in 2019, they got so close to their first championship.
Yeah, Blake, and then they lost to Washington in the finals. That series going the full 5 games. Still, that 2019 team has a special place in the heart of Connecticut fans. And players like Jonquel Jones, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, just a talented group that they still love in Connecticut.
Pass to Carrington from deep. The rebound by DeShields.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Jones. Sims. Back to Jones. Takes the three. Rebound, Diamond DeShields. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by. With a step back, and Jones pulls it down.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Back to Sims. Now here's Carrington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. But they get it back. Here's Jones. And the shot goes down.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Pass to Cunningham. Turner a screen. The three ball. Another shot. Misses the layup. Here's Sims. To the paint. Here's Jones. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Well, from this area, if Jones gets any room, any space, the ball's going in.
Taurasi outside. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Mercury opening a huge gap And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Williams with it. Pass to Heidemann. Williams guarded by Diggins Smith. Over to the wing. And here's Heidemann. Shot clock at 5. Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Now here's Griner inside. Cunningham. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. Outside Williams. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Heidemann. And she makes good on the layup.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Gustafson. Griner with the ball. The floater. Here's Cunningham. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins Smith with the assist that time.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here's Williams. Bonner outside. They get it back. Jones misses. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Skylar Diggins Smith penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
With excellent control of the ball and sharp guard skills, Diggins Smith adjusts to defenses beautifully.
And the first one falls for her.
Lefties always have their own style, look a bit different on the floor. Skylar Diggins Smith, one of the many great left-handed players in the WNBA.
That misses, so she splits the free throws. And Diggins Smith, of course, a lefty, among one of the great southpaws in the league.
Yeah, you have the MVP, Asia Wilson, a fellow first overall pick, Kelsey Plum, and then you also have Kelsey Mitchell. But listen, lefties like Skylar are just difficult to guard because they pretty much do opposite of what you normally see.
Thomas, good.
Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
Now here's Griner. Outside, Diggins Smith. Pass to Nurse. Cambage. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Diggins Smith. The Sun pull it in.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Here's Heidemann. Defended by Nurse. It's stolen by Kia Nurse. Outside, Diggins Smith. To the paint, Reiner. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins Smith with the assist that time.
Lighting it up again. Griner led the WNBA in scoring for a reason. She's expanded her offensive game.
Timeout called, the Sun.
Let's give a big round of applause for your big squad.
the Mercury making a switch here.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the inside, Skylar Diggins-Smith with the steal. Now here's Griner, guarded by Jones. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Griner with the screen. Shoots over Thomas. Here's Griner, and that one good.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Well, as an original 1997 franchise, the Mercury didn't have a ton of success early on. However, they won their first title in 2007, year 11 of the WNBA.
And that one misses. And for this Mercury organization, that 2007 championship team was really memorable.
And Blake, it's not just that they won it all, it's how they did it. Leading the league in scoring by 9 points a game, playing at the fastest pace, running opponents off the floor, just a memorable style of basketball. Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Taurasi. Diggins-Smith. Now here's Cambage. Just 5 to shoot. To the right side. Three-pointer. Diggins-Smith's shot is off. Here's Heidemann, guarded by Diggins-Smith. Thomas left side. Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see him on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And the three ball is good.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
And the Mercury call time here. Pass to Cambage. Screen by Cambage. Here's to Rossi. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, when you look at the all-time leaders in points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
And she knocks down the first one. Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
She's off on the second. And a growing trend amongst current WNBA players being on TV analyzing college and NBA games.
Chineta Gumake, really one of the best on the air, one of the best analysts in the NBA, period. We've also seen Candace Parker do her thing on TV.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love watching Candace talk hoops. It's a great off-season job for stars in the WNBA because the schedules make it work, and obviously they know ball better than anyone.
Diggins-Smith with the bucket.
Mechanically sound, even on unconventional shots. And Diggins-Smith does a pretty good job of playing to her strengths.
Now here's Thomas. The 11-footer is Cambage with the block. Nurse outside. Taurasi, Bonner defending. Diana Taurasi on the wing. From the arc, that shot off. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. Thomas outside. Down low, Thomas. And she drops in the layup off glass.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Screen by Cambage. Left side, Diggins-Smith. And a key to winning in the WNBA, navigating the salary cap.
It's huge. I mean, we've seen teams have to trade stars because of cap concerns. Drafting well, also really important. Having a player on their rookie deal, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, rookie contracts are much lower than veteran contracts. So even if they are role players, having players that can contribute, that are on their first contracts, that just helps big time when you're working with the cap.
And the Sun call time here. So both teams making some changes here.
All right, fans, that was your new Big Squad. Make some noise.
Phoenix on D. They set the pick. 17-foot shot on the way. Thomas, no good.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Taurasi. Releases. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Gray.
Well, to be a good offensive rebounder, you have to really hustle, and Gray certainly has a full grasp of that.
Here's Harrington. Thomas down low, guarded by Diggins Smith. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. Here's Holmes. Gray defending. And the basket by Holmes. Now Diggins Smith. Gray. And here's Taurasi. Here's Nurse. Inside, Diggins Smith. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And here the Sun. Pass to Sims. Now here's Carrington. Now Thomas. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Liz Cambage with the rebound. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Diana Taurasi on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I know it's not in vogue to shoot the mid-range, but guess what? Diana Taurasi does not care at all about that. She loves this area.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Thomas down low, guarded by Diggins Smith. Thomas, no good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.